Sentinel. Oh yeah, mate. Oh yeah.
Someday,
a little bit there.
someday,
Speaker over.
someday.
I was picking you up way out there too. That's funny.
So there's this game on Discord that's really fun that I've been playing with my. I think I showed you some of those pics. Yeah, the Gardic phone. So this is. I'm gonna have something to draw on. Here's some books. Here's Brian Jakes.
Oh, I should have brought food. I'm getting hungry. Who's this? Oh,
Being hungry is good for you.
Jock. Brian Jock. Now, folks.
Okay, so the way Gartic phone works is we got to see how many. So if we each have 3 pages, here's your 3 pages. Excuse me. The way this works is we both, and we're going to need some of these, and we're going to need a timer. This is seriously one of the most fun. It's a really fun game. Let's see if I can get it. Oh, I didn't turn my ring off. Oh, I can just tell Siri to do it. Okay, so. I'm a big girl, and I need cash now.
Call JG Wentworth.
Okay, here's your little piece. So what we're gonna do, the way this is gonna work.
Do I need this? Why is this?
That's for drawing
for a
on.
surface. I was like, do I need to study right now? I started reading the book.
Here, I'll give you.
Speaking of partial tards. Oops. Oh no, I've been found out.
Here's the way.
Two writing utensils.
See if that pen works. You can have your choice there. Pen or pencil.
Oh, okay, pen.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're both going to write down something for the other person to draw. So the first thing we do is with these little pieces of paper, we're each going to write down something for the other person to draw. Then the other person is going to draw it on a big sheet of paper.
Okay.
With that, and the other person can't look at what you're drawing.
Mm-hmm.
And then after we each draw what was written for us to draw by the other person, then we give the. Oh, is this going to work this way, or do we need more people?
I think if you're doing the telephone thing, we need more people.
You do need one more person, technically. We'll just try it anyway. And then you write down, you look at the picture I give you and describe it.
Okay.
On this piece of paper. Uh-huh. Then I take this back and I draw from your description. And then you take my drawing. And
we can do it.
And you describe it.
I can play oblivious
to
the original.
Me too. Yeah, I'll do that too.
We'll make it work.
Okay.
Okay.
And I try to make it relatively simple drawing because it's like we only have 2 minutes generally to draw. Okay.
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 Okay. Here's the Earth. She's around. All right. Whoa. Too many words. What are you doing?
It's simple. I'm a lot of descriptors.
Okay, well, I'm done.
Okay. Hey Siri, start a timer for 2 minutes. Oh, nice. I like yours. Yeah, mine may have been a little bit too tough. Oh, this is going to be. Part of what makes it so good is how bad people are at drawing. It makes it funny. Or like if you're really good at drawing, that makes it cool too because it's like, wow, that looks awesome. So it's like you can't go wrong either way.
Mm-hmm.
You're a lizard, Ari. I'm going to keep the... Where's the timer? Did that work? Hey Siri, set a timer for 2 minutes. No, don't replace it. Okay, it was going. It's just not on the screen. 125 left. Oh, geez. Okay. This is going to be so ridiculously bad. You're so much better at drawing than me, but it's going to look tired. It was exciting, though. This is not what frogs look like. At all. I don't know what you're going to describe this as. I used to be kind of decent at drawing when I did it more, but I haven't really. Oh, we have no colors. It'd be fun to do with colors too. Next time. So I've got all those color pens. This is the original idea I had for a painting too. It was going to be this. Same concept, but it's just a little easier to get it set up without painting. Mine is so freaking bad. All right, let's get the thing. I could not have done this much worse. All right, how much time do we have left here? 5 seconds.
Okay, that's it.
Pencils down. Cross out your last description, and then describe this. And hey Siri, set a timer for 1 minute. I'll describe this. Oh my god.
Okay.
It'd be better if we had cameras on the papers, but next time.
Well, we can just do a little. That's what I'm working with.
I could scan them. You know what? I'll scan them all in and overlay them.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So now we can put those drawings down. And now we trade descriptions. And we draw what we described.
Okay.
Oh my god. What? What? Oh my god. Yours is so much better than mine. Okay, I can do this. Hey Siri, set a timer for 2 minutes.
I'm having a brain fart. I don't know who Daffy is. Oh, yes, I do. Okay. That's Looney Tunes, right?
Mm-hmm. I took a drawing class my first year of college at RPI before I left that school, and I had all these awesome drawings, like full big sheets that I left there, and they're probably not there anymore. Unfortunate. Chicken. Oh no, I kind of messed it up. It's all right.
See, I think you, well, maybe I did it too good. There wasn't room for interpretation.
Yeah.
Because this is going to be very similar to the last drawing.
That's all right. That happens. Sometimes the Chinese whispers come through intact, and sometimes they're like devastated. So, you know, either way is fine. It's kind of cool either way. Sometimes it's like, wow.
Oh no, I'm running out of ink. Did we start a timer for this? Okay.
23 seconds left.
Shit.
Yeah, we should throw that pen away. I'll get you another one. Where all my good pens go? Oh, here we go. This one's pretty good. Drink Sea.
Oh no.
You can do another 5 or 10 seconds because you lost your pen for a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll have to get a third player next time because it'll be more fun. Get some recruits out. My drawing is pretty funny because it's so bad, but or my frog one, but.
All right, I guess that's fair.
All right.
Oh, did you get me? This is another pen. Okay.
I forgot how many. If we want to, how do you end it? Yeah, you end it. Well, do you want to do? Yeah, this will be the end. So now we'll just describe each other's last drawings, and that'll be the end.
Okay.
I misread yours at first. Oh my god. Okay. I didn't see the nugget part until I had drawn too much.
That was the first thing.
Then I started to add some nugget features later because I realized there's them.
Okay.
This one didn't turn out as funny as I'd hoped because it's aggressive. That's fine. I shouldn't have used mean words in my original description. It's my fault. All right. Okay, so
old ones. So the old drawings are gone, right?
This is it. This is the end.
Oh, that was.
I was
going to
do one.
We're ending on a description.
Yeah, I was going to do one more,
Okay.
but we'll just. It's taking a while, so I wasn't sure how many
Okay.
we're going to do, but
cool. All right. See where we ended up.
Let's see if we can get these in order.
So are we skipping the middle? Oh, we were showing everything.
So we've got 4 drawings. So.
And then we should have 6 descriptions.
Yes. So this is the first thing I drew, and this is the second thing I drew. This is the first thing you drew. This is the second thing you drew.
They're very similar, mine.
Yeah.
I went a little wild with the descriptions for you.
So you told me to draw a frog wizard.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm very happy with how this frog wizard came out. And then I passed it to you, and you described it as, you know what? I might have to overdub this part in post because I'm too confused.
Here, let me
with all
see.
this stuff going on.
I remember.
How did it start?
I'll take over.
Thank you.
Here, so we started off with a description for James of Frog Wizard, which is what we have there.
Yep. He asked.
And I saw it as a fat-lipped chicken nugget with fake legs slapping mosquitoes.
Which is a funny description.
So that would be the second description for this drawing, but James missed the nugget part. So he did just a chicken. Okay, this is making sense now.
The chicken has fat lips.
And my final description from his second drawing is an ostrich with penis tongue slapping a bug.
Nice.
And then for moi, James gave me a happy duck disturbing people and being rowdy. So I kind of got the eyebrows up, smile going, and the man running away and the woman crying is this disturbing part. From that, James looked at this picture and got Daffy Duck intimidating and yelling at a fellow and a crying lady. Which became this. I tried to get the black feathers because Daffy Duck is dark feathered. And he's got a little bit of fire in his eyes there. He's definitely becoming more intimidating.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the second one. So James's last description for this is diabolical Daffy yelling at unfortunate people.
That's kind of fun.
Kind of fun. Yeah, I think we have to play with the descriptions. It's better if somebody who is unaware of the previous description draws.
Yeah, way better. Yeah, that's what makes it all fun, like the most fun. Yeah, okay, we'll have to get a third person next time, but
we made it work though.
Yeah, we'll take a quick break just so I can cut the audio of this tobacco here. You know, I'm
There's
always...
a mute function on the...
Oh, nice.
If you double press the yellow, it'll mute it.
Oh, cool. I've always leading up to these podcasts, I'm always like, feel like I'm too nervous and too tired, and like I just want to like lay down and like get set up better, and like, but then once it's going, it's like I'm good, you know.
Yeah.
Like I'm happy.
Mind if I have a wee toe?
There's still some in there as far as smoke goes, and there's still a little cherry going too. One day, one day.
Oh, is this loose leaf tobacco?
Yeah. I just emptied a cigarette in there.
I thought it may have been a spliffer.
I want to order some shisha to put in here.
But you are quitting, so I should not have done that. That tastes not good to me. I don't like it.
Oh, I still do have a drink here. Okay, sweet. All right, so.
Yeah, that was not good. I don't like that.
Sorry about that, mate.
That's my fault. You said you were quitting. I assumed it was Mary Shane's.
Oh, that's the worst when you're expecting weed and you get tobacco.
Yeah, that was very harsh.
I lost my funny list. Oh, here it is. All right. We're getting through this one. Thrusting workout, Scottic phone. Okay. Baby elephants. Did you know that baby elephants,
wee little pachyderms.
you know they've got them big noses that dangle all around.
Yes.
They trip on them when they're kids. They'll be running around and then they'll step on it and tumble. And that's why they learn to curl it up when they run. You know, the adult elephants, they got the curl.
Yeah.
Because they've done it enough times. They're running along and...
I did not know that. I've never witnessed a baby elephant fall over its trunk.
I saw this hilarious documentary where it's like when elephants are babies, apparently the trunk is an extremely steep learning curve. And they'll just be like... just like going... like they're having fun. Like they don't know like what to do. So it's like... they'll do that and then they'll like trip on it. And like... my whole point was basically though... baby, those trunks, dude, they're so crazy. They're like prehensile.
Mm-hmm.
So the trunks, right, they can suck, right? Because they have a...
they can suck. Just suck.
They can suck and they can fuck, theoretically. With the same... I mean, it's a thing that you can put in things, right?
I guess. It is somewhat shaft-like.
So, and they can move it around, like any direction. They can like grab with it.
So this is fellatio for pachyderms.
Well, I was just thinking, like, elephants are super intelligent. Mm-hmm. I don't know how sexual they are, because I know like baboons or whatever are like super sexy baboons. So I don't know how elephants are, but I mean, if they are at all, you'd think there's been some major stuff going down with those trunks, dude, with all they can do with those things. They must have had some crazy, like, elephant orgies with those trunks, too. There's just so many possibilities with them. They flail. Anyway, they suck, they fuck, they flail in any direction. They're so full of possibilities, dude. I bet they've had some real silly times with them.
James, I think we need to talk to a therapist about your sexualization of pachyderms. This is a gateway to bestiality, you know.
But yeah, I mean, those trunks, dude. Those things are crazy. Okay, next topic.
I got some over here too.
Oh, yeah, do you want to go?
Yeah, females and their fakeness. Let's talk about it. We kind of already talked about it before, but that wasn't recorded, was it?
I didn't think that was fakeness so much as like deep genetic programming. But maybe that is the same thing.
Yeah, well, okay, fakeness as a result of that.
Yeah.
The one thing that I don't sit well with me. I don't jive with it. Is and this is from multiple people, my mother, aunts, like just any female. There is a thing where they will talk shit about their coworkers, it's specifically with the work area. But then when they go encounter these people again the next day, they're like, "Oh, hey, girl."
Yeah.
The fake friend stuff.
Yeah.
Or they just like actually are friends. I just don't understand it. There's a whole paradigm of like talking shit about somebody and then being extra nice to their face. That just, it worries me.
Well, it's the same thing as if, like, imagine there is some big, cruel tyrant that, like, ruled the lands that everybody hated. But you, like, so you'd be, like, working the fields and be like, oh, this fucking guy making us work so hard, take all this money and everything. But then he drives by and you're like, hey, how's it going? Because, like, if you piss him off,
But he's in a position of power, I
Right.
guess.
But everyone, can help you or hurt you to some extent.
Hmm.
It's basically just using your mental powers to get as far as you can without doing things physically.
Yeah.
Anyway, but
Buttering them up.
yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's like girls fight each other because, I don't know, whatever. I don't think it's that funny.
I've just never heard so much shit talking and then fakeness. And even in high school, like when there's nothing to gain, when you're both students, you're both in the same class, you don't have to be friends if you don't want to. But one of them will be like, "Oh, she's such a bitch," and then the person will walk by and instantly it's like, "Oh, hey, nice outfit." Like even complimenting. I'm
Yeah.
like, what just happened? That's not what you were describing to me.
I know, it's a totally different, like, it's just totally alien from a guy's perspective. Because we're just so not like that. We're like the opposite of that for the most part.
And I think both of us are on the same. It may be not just a female thing, but because I appreciate bluntness and a little bit of rhythm with the tism, just saying things how they are without regards to people's feelings.
Apparently that's normal in Norway, which is where my great-grandfather's from.
Interesting.
And if people don't want to talk to you, they'll just be like, I don't want to talk to you right now.
That's the way it should be, in
Yeah.
my opinion.
I agree. 100%, dude. I need to go back to my motherland. People say how it is. They're like, please don't talk to me. It's like, do I look good? Do I look fat in this? Yes. Yes, you do. It's just blunt honesty.
Yeah.
Which is like, that. I've got that funny story about that girl, remember, who lost weight? That's like my Norwegian coming out.
I'm not doing anything with you because you're fat.
Yeah. She's like, is it because I'm ugly? No.
Well, to me, a little bit.
It's a little bit different than being ugly.
Yeah.
It's like a different kind of like repulsion. It's like they say that disgust is an actual sense. Because you've got like sight, touch, sound, taste, all that stuff. They say disgust is an actual sense. Because like when you see like bugs that could maybe like poison you, or like a snake, you're afraid of it, but you're also kind of disgusted in it, and that's kind of like a survival thing.
Okay.
It's kind of like, it's like an instinct / sense.
Scusious, minutious.
It's like, yeah, so it's a very deep, raw. It's like not like something that you can just.
That was an interesting wave format that my belch produced.
Oh, nice.
It was very egg shaped.
Very egg shaped. You know what else is egg shaped? Is the wieners of some island type people.
Egg shaped?
You didn't hear about that?
No.
I don't want to say the evil guy's name. Remember the evil guy island that all the stars are going to?
Oh, yep.
Apparently he's got an egg shape.
Yeah.
But
Interesting. You know what else is interesting on the topic of eggs? In nowhere of the actual story or children's rhyme of Humpty Dumpty is it described of him being egg-shaped or egg-related at all. Why is it? Where and when and how did he become widely accepted as being an egg?
We'll have to put the forensics team on that.
Let's get on it, CSI.
All right, so I've got another thing. So I think that it's funny when people are like legitimately angry about gay people.
Yeah, that's very like counterintuitive. They're so happy. Like you're so disgruntled with your own life, I feel like is where it comes from that you have to hate on other people that are extremely happy.
It's just there's something like, and it's a tight line between like being like sounding wrong and like being funny. Like there's something really funny because to me, like coming from, because it's so ridiculous to me. It's like so out of left field. It's like hating somebody because like they like throwing fastballs or something. You know, it's just like something that's just so not a big deal in any way.
Yeah,
Like
right.
to hate someone for it is like, that's what makes it funny to me. It's like it's such not a big deal. Like goddamn gays are freaking ruined. It's like it's so funny. Like I don't know, it's funny to me. And then like it's obviously it's not funny when you're a kid and like your family disowns you for that.
Mhm.
It's not funny to be that kid.
Right.
But there is something funny about that situation from a comical point where it's like dad finds out his son's gay. He's like, oh fuck, like it's over. Goddamn gay. Shit.
Your shit.
You gotta get out of here, son.
Oh my god.
He
He likes genitalia that I don't. Motherfucker. He's got a difference of opinion.
He wants them butts in there. Jesus, he wants them soft butts. What are we gonna do with this? Well,
that's not what the Lord intended.
I
feel like that's where it came from. Or no, that's actually probably just people twisting religion for their own purposes. Per usual.
Just like, oh, those gays. Oh, it's just, I don't know. I'm making it not funny, am I?
I don't know.
I can't harness it.
Can't.
I've got it in my mind. It's hard to harness it, but there's something funny there. Just being like, oh, those fucking gays, dude.
No, I totally get it. Like it's not something that should anger you.
Oh, you wake up in the morning like, no, those gays.
It's like so Tourette's, funny. Dude. Getting pissed off and hitting salt. Fuck salt.
It is. Jason, no. Not you, Jason. You were my best son. Who's going to run the farm? Jason, no.
Well, Dad, I don't think that you've noticed, but I can still handle a pitchfork even though I like cock.
All right, I'm going to be your dad.
All right, another skit.
And you're going to be Jason.
Okay, Jason.
And you're
Jason.
And you're gay. How am I going to discover it somehow? I'm going to be like, I'm just going to say like, hey, Jason, and come into your room or something. And then like I'm going to catch you, I'll catch you in bed. Okay. With another guy just in the room. Okay.
Okay.
Be like, Jason, you in there?
Dad, not right now.
Let me open the door. Hey, Jason, I just thought Jason, what are you doing in the bed with Timothy in here?
Oh, Jesus. Here we go. Dad, you know, Tim and I,
yeah,
we like each other.
Well, sure, I like Timothy too. He's a good kid.
Well, I like him in a little bit of a different way.
Like what, Jason?
Find him attractive, Dad.
Well, yeah, he's a good-looking guy, Jason.
No, Dad, you're just not getting it. It's like I like his penis, Dad.
Damn it, Jason! I thought I had a good son in this house. No, let me tell you what, Jason. You show me a little bit of Timothy's ding-a-ling, maybe I'll join
you. So, Dad, you don't really have a problem with it?
Well, I've been doing so much hating my whole life, but, I had some mushrooms the other day. I saw this beautiful sunset. I saw these kids frolicking on the beach. I thought, you know what? Maybe I'm a little too close-minded. But in the meantime, until you convince me, you show me a beautiful dingling. Until then, I'm afraid you're not welcome here anymore, Jason.
Dad, I'm not really comfortable with incest. Like, homosexuality is not the same as incest. Incest is genetically wrong. Like, that produces retards.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up, Jason, because I had another thing I wanted to ask you. How distant of a relative would you be willing to have children with?
None.
So, but Jason, you're related to everybody on Earth to some extent.
And, according to who? That's if you believe in creationism and Adam and Eve. But what if I don't subscribe to that?
So if you were 5 families apart, 300 years separated, and you had a hot relative, you would not be interested in that relative?
Wow, Dad, you just went from redneck to really, really inquisitive. I guess if I couldn't immediately prove that they were related, I wouldn't have the knowledge to be opposed to it.
Well, great. Let me introduce you to Jaina. She just came in from Nebraska.
Yeah.
She's got a banging body, Jason. You tell me, you like what you say, or do you want Timothy over there?
Dad, are you trying to convert me?
Hey, a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Never heard nobody.
But homosexual, not bisexual,
Well,
Dad.
That's the thing. We can't have any homosexuals.
Damn it, Dad! You just don't understand me. We may have to cut that out. I think that got a little.
No, that's perfect.
It's good. Okay.
It's really good.
All right.
I know what it was. It's all that damn SpongeBob, Jason. I know you shouldn't have been watching that. All that jellyfishing. Turn your mind to mush.
Wow.
Oh, man. All right, I got a couple more left, unless you have a couple.
I do, but let's roll with it. I don't feel like picking up that phone and having you type in a password just to see what I sent you.
Okay, so it's funny. Trying to hang out with people while you're fully reclined is funny. Because I had, you know, those like lawn chairs that like they really fold back and out, so you can like pretty much lay down almost.
Mm-hmm.
There's these 2 guys.
Water on the carpet. Scotch Guard.
There's these 2 guys at one of the festivals I went to, and they were both like lounging way back in their chairs that fold back.
Yeah.
And it's funny, like going up and talking.
I can't do that because we got.
We'll have to get you a better chair. It's funny going up and talking to people when they're like this, like, "Hey, how's it going?" Especially when you're like hanging out. But
yeah, I can see that. Like on the
everybody's
border of sleeping, just like ultra chilling.
It's like, "Hey guys, grab a drink." I'm just gonna be. It's something funny. So I had this reclining electric chair. So the second podcast episode that I never released, which is why our numbering got all messed up.
Oh, unreleased.
I'm a little bit. It was recorded years ago, and you know, every time you look back at something you did years ago, it's very cringy. So I'm afraid to look at it. But that electric recliner in the next room was in it, and like while I was in the podcast talking to my friend, I kept like reclining, like back and like forward, and it's funny. Like there's something funny about like, yeah. So tell me about the and yeah, and that is. I'll have to show you, but I'll have to get the clip sometime.
Noise.
We have to get that recliner in here to do that because it's funny. But okay.
Does it make the noise too?
Yeah, it's so funny talking to somebody while you're reclining. I don't know what it is, but we'll have to fit that in here somehow. Clear some room. All right, we are down to 3 left. We'll do. I guess we'll do the beatbox. We'll do beatbox last. So I was thinking of all the names for dicks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's like human, like pure person names. There's a lot of person's names that mean dick, penis, and it's funny. Because there's like Wang, Dong, Willie, Richard.
This is a sensitive subject for me, as back in high school, one of my best friends was Neil Willie, and my name's Aaron Johnson.
There you go.
So Johnson and
yeah,
Willie.
Johnson. There you go.
Yeah.
Why are there so many human names that mean dick?
They're funny things, I guess.
Really?
Backwards tail.
Dude, the name Skeeter also.
Skater.
Somebody who skeets.
Yeah. Okay, like it's just funny to me because this keeps coming up, and the only Skeeter I'm aware of is the Muppet, and it's like not a real name to me. But apparently, down south in James World,
Skeeter's a name in the Interstate 76 video game, one of the characters. And then was Skeeter one of the names that was was that the name of the destroyer in the Total Annihilation game?
I don't
The
know.
scout ship. Yeah, no, it's not a common name, but it's hilarious because it's like one who comes.
One who comes.
Skeeter. That's right. I skeet, ladies.
Skate.
But
Skate.
so have you ever seen the Rip My Drip segment on Theo Von's show?
No, I've only seen a handful of his shows, and
Oh man,
that never came up.
it's too bad that Brendan Schwab like kind of got
There's a man with the last name Schwab.
Brendan Schwab. He used to have a show with Theo Von, and they used to have this segment called Rip My Drip, where they would just make fun of each other's clothes and say what like the kind of person they looked like wearing what they were wearing.
Yes.
Every episode, and dude, they're seriously some of the funniest segments I've ever seen in my life. And now they're not doing a podcast together anymore, which makes me very sad. But like some of them were so funny because Brendan Schaub is like he used to be a fighter, and then he turned to comedian, so he's like big and like jacked because he used to like train for fighting.
Okay.
And he used to like box and stuff. So he's like a pretty bulky, fit, but he's also like Italian with like the dark hair and like, pretty good looking,
Interesting. That doesn't sound like an Italian last name.
No, it doesn't. But he was always doing like that, like almost like a bit of a metrosexual look.
Okay.
With like the very neatly trimmed sides and the beard and the hair slicked back and short and like nice, quote unquote, nice clothes if you're to like the metro style. He would wear like vests and stuff.
It already very not Theo Von.
Not puffy. Yeah, they're like so opposite. And so it's like you'd have to see a picture, but imagine like somebody looking like they're busting out of their clothes wearing a vest with their hair slicked back, looking kind of fancy. He's like, I remember Theo was like, you look like a lumberjack who climbs up trees just to fuck. He's like, you look like you coached the female like soccer team at Duke or something. Like anyway, they were so funny, but let's see if we can rip each other's drip at all.
Okay.
Okay, so you look like a skateboarder who learned to ride hogs.
Okay. You look like a hippie that also maybe hangs around the farm, like a redneck hippie.
Okay. You look like you want to believe in aliens, but the hog riding just sets your mind too free.
They're real.
They're
real. Okay. I've got more of a farmer's tan than you, but I'm not even a hippie farmer. That's weird.
I've been staying out of the sun, dude. I can't think of any more good ones. They were so good at them.
We're too plain. I need to get like some dress gear or some other gear. It would have been nice if I had the blanket hoodie. Then you could have tore it into me.
You look like you worked at Hot Topic for 1 year while you were skateboarding.
PacSun.
And then became a Hell's Angel biker after that.
Okay.
These are getting old, but because I keep repeating the same thing, but I can't think of anything more. But can you think of any more? No?
I don't know.
All right.
No,
That's
not
fine.
really.
All right. Yeah,
the only thing else I got is like the beard and the ponytail are very opposite.
Yeah,
so
I've been needing to
look
shave
like
this off a little bit.
a businessman that may have given up on his business.
What about this?
Now, yes, okay. You look like you should be in a Pantene Pro V commercial.
Do you remember those commercials? Like, oh yes. Do you remember those ones?
Oh, what was that?
Oh yeah.
Garnier, was it?
Those
Oh
commercials
no,
back in the
herbal
day.
essences. That's
Yeah.
what it
Oh
was.
my
Oh
goodness.
yes,
Yes. Those are so good. Dude, commercials back before PC was so fun.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I've got only one left. It's a video, so I don't know if you want to do anything else before that.
Unlock me.
Actually, I had two left, but one involves walking across the yard and back, and I don't know if we can position the camera for that, but we can try that later. Maybe.
Give me the access code. Okay, what do we got? Oh, humunculus and other funny words. I find that one extremely funny. And unironically, a humunculus is pretty funny.
Is it a big dick?
No,
Oh.
I don't know how it came about, but a humunculus is, I believe it started with a chicken egg, and somebody somewhere along in time decided to DNA splice with human sperm. Injecting human sperm into a chicken egg apparently creates this creature called a humunculus.
No.
It's in textbooks. It's like it's a thing.
That's
I don't know if it was
disgusting.
in like old alchemy textbooks or something, but
It's terrible.
it's disgusting, yet it's funny. Like, who decides, like, after jacking off, I'm gonna put this sperm in it. I'm gonna make a chicken man.
Dude, this is why science, we need to put the brakes on. I think we have enough
aspects of science.
I think our advancement in science as humans is not our most limiting factor at the moment. And that it wouldn't be a terrible thing to just pause where we are technologically and like work on other shit for a little while.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, let's navigate not having borders and killing people, and yeah, let's stop with the hate. Let's figure out our ecosystem before the Earth dies. That would be cool.
Up with hope, down with dope. Let's get it a little wetter. How about that?
Let's get it a little wetter.
Down.
Boy, that jar is made for tipping.
She'd be made for tipping. Have you seen Mud Wizard?
No.
Mud Wizard is a legend. Let me record the desktop here. Dude, how are we doing? Almost 2 hours. This is going to be a solid 2 episodes.
Hells
just
yeah.
like the plans. Just like the plans, love. Yeah, so I sent in that hard drive to get the data recovered. And it's going to be anywhere from $400 to like $2,000 or $3,000 apparently. So I'm hoping it's on the lower side of that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Even $400, that's very expensive.
Yeah, it is expensive.
How much did the actual hard drive cost?
Like 150
Yeah.
or something.
Right.
But it's years of data, and like video clips and stuff I've been saving to make videos and stuff with.
That's a very pressing situation. How much do you value the data?
Well, they're gonna give me a cost. They're gonna give me like options for like recover different things at different costs. So if it's too much, I'm not gonna pay for it. But if it's reasonable, then hopefully I can get back most or everything. So this is Robed Wizard taunts police struggling in mud. This video looks like Monty Python almost. See that clump flying in from the side?
Oh yeah. Yep.
This is in Germany. I think they were protesting like a new coal power plant or something. This isn't even the best. Wait till
They're all struggling so much.
Dude, actually, if you read
like, oh, we out.
There's the Mud Wizard. And the funny thing about him is he's basically immune to the mud. Look, he walks on it while everybody else gets stuck and falls in it.
Because they got riot gear on.
Yes.
Bet you wish you had this clothing instead. Oh.
Not doing so well, are you, police? He pats him on the shoulder.
You can do it.
And then...
Oh, you
not
put a
quite.
curse upon him with the pot.
There are videos talking about military...
Just boop.
There's videos talking about military strategy in battles of history and how mud just totally fucks your army over. And this makes it totally understandable why.
Mm-hmm. Look at how many are just watching these strugglers. Like, I'm not going in that mud. No way. They're physically having to pull the boot out of the mud.
Wait. I'm so tired of this shit. That's the second time he threw his...
This is my mud.
Look at that! Oh!
You throw my side, you get pushed in the mud. Oh no. This is hilarious because it's so non-violent and it's
I
just
know.
like they're clearly getting frustrated.
All these guys over here are like, what are those guys doing?
Right. They're just chilling. They're like, whatever.
They're like, they can see where the mud is and where it isn't. They're just standing back.
I was told I have to be here, so I'm just
I
gonna.
think there might be a couple secret tards getting stuck there. Oh, he pushed him over again. How much longer is this? Oh, it goes on for a bit, but he tries to get up again.
They retreat. Did they win? Did the wizard win?
You don't really see the wizard back until here again. They finally... Oh, now they're pepper spraying.
Oh, the pepper spray.
But the best part about this is pretty much like the comments are really good too. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Here's a little bit more.
You could hear tasers going off quite frequently.
Hopefully this doesn't get us copyrighted. I put in the smallest clip the other week. It got us copyrighted.
Are you serious?
For like literally like a 5-second clip. But whatever, I don't care about copyright. But anyway, the comments. Let's see. Just some level 20 monk destroying an entire police squad with a quicksand spell. I love how the cops look scared and confused while the wizard is having the best time of his life. I love how this wizard is patting their backs one minute and pushing them over the next. A true menace. Let's see. I used to have better comments, but...
It's a good clip. It's funny.
Okay. That's good. So, all we have left is... oh yeah, the beatbox. Do a quick beatbox, and then if we have time left after that, we can do a quick... It's funny to walk while you're self-conscious of how you're walking. So we can video ourselves doing that, and that can be the end. But first, we do a quick freestyle. Slow this down here. Oops. Oh my god. Oh, that was a crazy beat. No. Here we go. Nope. Is there an A and B? Oh my god. Sorry about the delay here. Here we go.
It's very MC Hammer beat. Late 80s, early 90s vibes to be had.
I keep hitting the song instead of the tempo that I'm trying to change. Sorry, this is a bit of a nightmare. I keep messing this up. We'll just cut this part out till we get it going. There we go. From this. All right, so it's like... It's hard to start. I'm from the streets. I can't do it. It's too...
Too slow.
I'm from the streets. I'm packing heat. I've got a Glock. I'm on the block. I'm packing rocks in my socks. Done a bust. You know what's up. All right, you do a verse.
Oh, we're freestyling. We're not beatboxing. You
Yeah.
threw me off by beatboxing.
I know. Sorry. I'm here with ducks. I like to fuck. I got feathers on my butt. I'm in the water, bothering people. Get out of my way. That's my steeple.
I'll mess with things different. I'm a frog and I like kissing. I don't like to fuck. I like to sit my tongue up.
But that's only if you're listening. And if you're interested, come over and I'll be glistening. Oil me up out back and we'll be something. What rhymes with glistening? We'll be shifting up and down in the sand like a piston. You think I'm bad? I'm vicious.
You listen to rap more than I do.
You think you're mad?
This isn't fair. I don't have the MC skills. I can sing, but I can't rap.
All right, do you want to try one more, or do you want to try a little bit of singing and I'll do one more?
No, it's not going to be comedy related. It's going to be just legit singing.
Okay, you don't want to sing about something funny like... All right. Let's see. I'm mowing lawns. I'm eating prawns. What do you call them? I can't do it anymore. I like feet. I like beats. I like beating up them cleats. On the track, running fast. Gotta collect all my fees. I got girls posting up around the block. They all sluts. You don't know what's up. You mess with me. All right, we'll do my... It's fun though. All right, and then the last idea I had was...
Yeah, I was totally unprepared for that.
No problem.
Freestyle, I could have been thinking about stuff, but I guess that's not freestyling, so...
It's just basically like rhyming, like whatever you can think of to rhyme.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, no, I did listen to a lot more rap than you. But there's this, I watched this video where this Westerner, like a normal American or Canadian or whatever, normal to us, went to Africa and was like, there's this old tribal elder who was still like, looked pretty young and was in good shape and like healthy and like, and he was asking the African dude, like, what do you think about Westerners as weird and like, what do we do wrong and all the stuff like that. And one of the things I noticed when the African guy was walking around, he was so relaxed that like his shoulders, so when he walked, his shoulders
kind of
went down to the side that he was walking on, which I realized nobody in the Western world does because everybody's so tense. And it will only do that if you're like super relaxed. So my dad's walking, and it's supposed to be good for your hips and your shoulders and well, pretty much everything, because that's like normal. Because like what happens is if you're the faster you, there's been studies where the people who walk fast are less happy than people who walk slow. Because it requires some sort of rigidity, do you think? Well, I think people are... You're in